Welcome to the Hard Science Quiz. Multiple choice questions that will test your knowledge of physics, chemistry, biology, space, and more. You'll have 10 seconds per question, but feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Send your final score in the comments. We'd love to know how you did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more brain-busting quizzes like this one.
Let's have a space science question. Which planet has the fastest rotation? Is it Earth, Jupiter, or Mars? The answer is Jupiter. Jupiter spins so quickly that a full rotation takes just about 10 hours, making it the fastest spinning planet in our solar system. Now let's move into the world of physics. Which law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed? Here are your choices. The first law of thermodynamics, the second law of thermodynamics, or the law of inertia. The right answer is the first law of thermodynamics. This law tells us that energy simply changes form. It's never lost or created from nothing, only transformed between types. Ready for something rare? What is the rarest naturally occurring element on Earth? Could it be francium, astatine, or polonium? The answer is astatine. It's so rare that less than a gram exists naturally on the entire planet at any one time. Let's go into biology. Which scientist proposed the theory of evolution? Was he Newton, Einstein, or Darwin? He was Charles Darwin. Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection explained how species change over time, a groundbreaking idea that reshaped biology forever. A biology question for you. What is the smallest unit of life? Take your pick: molecule, cell, or atom. The smallest unit of life is cell. Cells are the building blocks of all living organisms. Every plant, animal, and human begins with a single living cell. Let's test your knowledge of light and optics. What kind of lens converges light rays? Choose one: concave, convex, or flat. The correct answer is convex. A convex lens bends light rays inward, focusing them at a single point. That's how magnifying glasses and cameras work. Now we move beneath the Earth's surface. What is the study of earthquakes called? Think carefully. Volcanology, seismology, or geology? The answer is seismology. Seismologists study the vibrations and movements of the Earth to understand how and why earthquakes occur. A health-related science question. Which vitamin deficiency causes scurvy? Here are your options: vitamin C, vitamin D, or vitamin K? And the right answer is vitamin C. A lack of vitamin C leads to scurvy, a disease once common among sailors who didn't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's test your chemistry knowledge. What element is represented by the symbol W? Think about tungsten, tin, or titanium. The correct one is tungsten. Tungsten's symbol W comes from its old German name Wolfram, and it's known for having one of the highest melting points of any metal. Which law describes the inverse relationship between pressure and volume of gases? Choose wisely from these options: Boyle's law, Charles' law, or Pascal's law. The answer is Boyle's law. Boyle's law says that when pressure increases, its volume decreases, as long as the temperature stays constant.
Send your final score in the comments. We'd love to know how you did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more brain-busting quizzes like this one.
Let's tune into some science sound. What phenomenon explains the change in frequency of sound due to motion? Could it be refraction, Doppler effect, or resonance? The right answer is Doppler effect. This effect explains why a passing siren changes pitch. It's caused by the motion of the sound source or listener. Here's one about the human brain. Which part of the brain controls breathing and heartbeat? Take a look at the options: cerebrum, brainstem, or cerebellum. And the answer is brainstem. The brainstem keeps us alive by managing automatic functions like breathing, heartbeat, and digestion without us even thinking about it. Let's move to biology and respiration. What gas do humans exhale during respiration? Pick your answer: oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen. And the correct choice is carbon dioxide. Our bodies use oxygen for energy, and as a result of metabolism, carbon dioxide is released every time we exhale. Now, an anatomy challenge. What is the smallest bone in the human body? Choose your answer: stapes, femur, or radius. The right answer is stapes. This tiny bone, found in the middle ear, helps transmit sound vibrations. It's smaller than a grain of rice. Let's dive into chemistry. What is the most common isotope of carbon? Your choices: carbon-12, carbon-13, or carbon-14. And the correct choice is carbon-12. Most carbon atoms on Earth are carbon-12. It makes up about 99% of all naturally occurring carbon. Here's a question about atomic discovery. Which part of the atom was discovered by J.J. Thomson? Could it be neutron, electron, or proton? J.J. Thomson discovered electron. J.J. Thomson's famous cathode ray experiment revealed the existence of electrons, tiny negatively charged particles orbiting the atom's nucleus. What is the second law of thermodynamics concerned with? Your options: energy conservation, entropy, or force. The answer is entropy. The second law explains that entropy, or disorder, in a system always increases, meaning energy naturally spreads out over time. Here's a chemistry question everyone should know. What is the chemical name of table salt? Pick one: sodium sulfate, sodium chloride, or potassium chloride. The chemical name of table salt is sodium chloride. Common table salt is made of sodium and chlorine atoms, two elements that form the crystal compound we sprinkle on our food. What type of reaction absorbs heat from its surroundings? Take your pick: exothermic, endothermic, or neutral. The correct answer is endothermic. Endothermic reactions draw heat in, just like when ice melts or plants absorb sunlight during photosynthesis. Something green and growing. What part of the plant conducts photosynthesis? Think carefully: stem, root, or leaf. The correct choice is leaf. Leaves contain chlorophyll, which captures sunlight to make food for the plant through the process of photosynthesis.
Send your final score in the comments. We'd love to know how you did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more brain-busting quizzes like this one.
Here's one from Earth's water cycle. What is the process called when water vapor cools down and turns back into liquid? Think about evaporation, condensation, or sublimation. The correct answer is condensation. That's how clouds form and how raindrops return to Earth, water vapor changing back into liquid. Let's talk about communication. Which kind of waves are used to send signals in mobile phones? Are they sound waves, radio waves, or light waves? And the answer is radio waves. They travel long distances through the air, carrying voice and data between your phone and the nearest cell tower. Here comes a classic science fact. What is the freezing point of water in Fahrenheit? Is it 0 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or 100 degrees Fahrenheit? The answer is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the temperature where liquid water turns into ice, the same as 0 degrees Celsius in Celsius. Let's head out to space. Which planet is famous for having a giant hexagonal storm near its pole? Could it be Saturn, Neptune, or Jupiter? That would be Saturn. This six-sided storm has been raging for centuries and is one of the most unique weather patterns in our solar system. Here's one for biology lovers. Which part of the human brain controls heartbeat and breathing? Your options are cerebrum, the medulla oblongata, or the cerebellum. The correct one is medulla oblongata. It's the part of your brainstem that keeps your vital functions going even while you sleep. Now a question for chemistry fans. Who is known as the father of modern chemistry? Was he Antoine Lavoisier, John Dalton, or Dmitri Mendeleev? And he was Antoine Lavoisier. He helped define chemical elements and developed one of the earliest systems for naming them. A question about your body. Which part of the human body helps you keep your balance? Could it be ear, nose, or heart? The answer is ear. The inner ear has tiny structures that sense movement and help you stay upright and steady. Time to dig beneath the surface. Which layer of Earth lies just below the crust? Choose from mantle, core, or lithosphere. The correct choice is mantle. It's made of hot, flowing rock that moves slowly, causing continents to drift over time. Let's look to the stars. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way? Would you say it's spiral, elliptical, or irregular? The answer is spiral. The Milky Way has beautiful spiral arms filled with stars, gas, and dust, and our solar system sits inside one of them. Here's a bright one. What is the main component of the sun? Is it helium, hydrogen, or carbon? The correct one is hydrogen. Almost 3/4 of the sun is hydrogen, and it's constantly being fused into helium, releasing energy.
Congratulations! You've completed the hard science quiz. Was it easier than you thought? Or did your brain just get a serious workout? If you enjoyed the challenge, make sure to subscribe for more quizzes. Drop your score in the comments and challenge your friends to beat it. Thanks for watching, and keep those brains sharp.